Hey guys, what's going on? It's Caleb. I'm doing another review for survivaljunk.com. Last week I reviewed the Biolite Camp Stove 2. So I hope you could check that video out. I'll link down in the description. But today I've got another Biolite product, and that is the Biolite Firepit. You can see down here. So we are going to give this thing a whirl today. Test it out. And we're gonna cook with both some wood and some charcoal. Got some shish kebabs ready to go, and we're gonna see how this thing does. So check it out, and we'll talk to you soon. So guys, the Biolite Firepit is similar to the Camp Stove 2 in that it does have an onboard battery that produces a fan action that fuels the fire pit with more oxygen, creating a cleaner burn. Now, unlike the Camp Stove 2, this battery unit does not have a TEG or a thermoelectric generator, so unfortunately you can't you can't generate electricity with this unit, so it has to be charged prior. It does have the ability to be used as a power bank if you want to. It's got a USB thing there. So even if you're out and about, you know, camping, you can still draw on this to charge electronic devices. The only caveat is you have to charge it up later by conventional means. So it's got the micro USB slot there for charging. Biolite does produce a cover for this grill that has a solar panel on it, so you can use the sun to charge it while it's sitting idle. I believe that's an extra thing. The one that they sent me just has a regular rain cover, which is still cool, but just a little thing to think about with that. And so what you do with this battery unit is on this side of the grill, there's kind of an entry hole for the air intake, and it just has 3 metal brackets, and it just snaps on, and you're ready to roll. Now, another interesting thing about the Biolite Firepit is that there is a lower grill down here for use with the fuel, and it's got 2 settings. Right now I've got it set up, oops, sorry about that. Right now I've got it set up on the higher setting, so it's on these 2 hooks, and then it can be lowered down to a lower setting for larger pieces of wood. So what we're going to do is start out on the higher setting. I've got some wood charcoal and some newspaper I'm going to get it going with. We're going to cook using the hibachi style grill, and then I'll probably lower it down and put some larger pieces of wood in there and just use it as a fire pit. So we're going to start off by just using some of the Simple Truth natural hardwood charcoal. I think this is like a Kroger. That's like their organic brand, their organic generic brand. But got it loaded up in there, and we're going to use one of these Zippo torpedo matches to get this thing lit. Aren't these matches ridiculous looking? They look like flares. Alright, let's give it a try. There we go. So these matches, just FYI, I got out of Battle Box, and they're supposed to just burn through about anything. You can literally stick them in the inside of the water, and they would still stay lit. So let's see how that gets started. Like I said, I just got some charcoal and some newspaper in there, and once we get a flame going, we'll go ahead and turn that fan on so it can kick in and get rid of some of that smoke. Alright, you guys, I had to help it along a little bit. These coals kind of suck. So I did toss a couple smaller pieces of wood in there just to help the coals catch. So it's starting to go now. I've got the fan on the highest setting. And pretty soon here we should have some hot coals and be able to cook up my shish kebabs. Alright, nothing says wintertime campfire like big plate of shish kebabs, so I'm gonna go ahead and move the grill onto the over the fire, and we'll get these suckers cooked. Yeah, and I'm just amazed at the lack of smoke right now. So, whew. Well, I got a couple more shish kebabs on there. As you can see now that the coals have finally ashed out, there's zero smoke coming from this thing, which is pretty pleasant, honestly. I think I've got the fan running on like 3 out of 4 right now. Yum yum yum, piping hot off the grill. Yep, you know what they say, guys, you don't sell the steak, sell the sizzle. And Biolite's cooking this thing up pretty nice. Very impressed with it so far, man. Alright, I'm all wrapped up with my cooking experiment on this guy, so I'm going to go ahead and move the grill off to the side here. And then I'm going to lower down the bottom portion of the grill here and toss a bigger log in and just get a campfire going. So I've turned the fan down just to minimum speed here, just to see if it kind of gets smoked up. I've got some oak and a little bit of aspen wood in there. And guys, I mean, even on low setting, you know, it's virtually making any smoke at all. It's just heat coming out of it. I know in the manual also, safety warning, you're really not supposed to be using it on decking. The only reason I did so today is because the deck is full of snow. Generally they want you to use this only on sand, concrete, non-flammable materials, so don't do like I did. But, you know, since it was covered in snow, I figured I'd be okay today. Yeah, there's nothing quite like a nice little fire on a cold morning, so gotta hand it to Biolite, guys. I dig this thing, it's pretty sweet. As far as some of the specs, I think it's about 17 pounds. It's got metal legs that will fold down for transportability, and it does come with a outdoor cover, kind of like a canvas cover. Again, as I mentioned earlier in the video, you can purchase a cover that has a solar panel in order to charge the battery, because again, this battery unit it doesn't have the thermoelectric generator like the camp stove does, so it's not capable of taking the heat from the fire and generating power. So the only caveat with this one is you have to charge it up in between use, but you know, it's as simple as plugging in your cell phone into the wall outlet. So other than that, this thing's pretty sweet. Oh, so you guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of the Biolite Firepit. Cool little piece of equipment, awesome for camping or just out and around the backyard. Shish kebabs and steak I cooked up on it were pretty delicious. So I'm gonna hang out and watch this burn down, and if you guys are interested in Biolite's products, you can find the link in the description box. But yeah, overall, super cool. The amount of smoke, like I said, is negligible, especially if you have the fan running on at least medium to high setting. I mean, like I said, this is making virtually no smoke at all right now. So, it's a winner. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.